My wife Ashley is looking to decorate her home office for her makeup tutorials and book reviews on her YouTube channel. And she's been looking to install some fairy lights or LED string lights. Thorfire has contacted me and provided 33 feet of their fairy lights. And so today I'm going to be installing that here in her office. So let's get to it. She wants the lights to be in this corner, and she's asked that I remove this window frame here. So let me pull that up. I'll have to get those screws out of here later. To install the lights, I'm going to use push pins and just place them into the top of the wall up here. And then I'm going to simply take my lights, unravel them, and loop them around that push pin, making sure I have enough room to reach down below the desk here. I'm going to make one loop around to make sure these don't fall off. Okay. Now Ashley doesn't want them to show up here across the top, and so I'm going to go up and then back down and then put another push pin down here to hold them in place. I'm using a tape measure to go between each hole to see what distance I need here to put the next thumbtack in. The 3 strands are completely run now from the top to the bottom. The rest of the installation is quite simple. The receiver for the remote just needs to be plugged up to the power source here, and this will be plugged up into the wall, of course. I'm going to plug this up to the wall here, like that, and then the lights I just need to hook up into here, and that's done. This little box does have a place where you can mount it to the wall with a couple of screws, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave it here. Now, we'll see in a moment that the receiver has to have a pretty close line of sight to work well, and that's one thing that we may have to consider about moving this a little up higher so that the remote works better. It may be a little bit difficult for you to read the remote here, but these top buttons here will adjust the brightness up and down, or you can select 100 through 10. I assume that's percentage, but that will dim the lights or increase the light's brightness. On button, off button. Clear means it takes away the flash setting. And then down on the blue side, you've got smooth, 20 second smooth, 15 second smooth, 10, and 5 second smooth. And we'll be testing those out right now. The remote has a plastic tab you have to pull out to allow the battery to be activated. This is at 100% bright, no flash at all. And then you can push the up or down buttons. So here's the down button for brightness. You can see that it slowly takes away that level. I'll push the 100 button again, and now the 10 button. So you can see that is a quick way of getting the amount of light you need. So back to 100 here. Okay, moving over to the flash setting. Here is 1 hertz flash. Here's 2 hertz flash. And finally 3 hertz flash. And this FF button here, it seems like it has a delay in there. Okay, I'm going to clear that so it's solid on again. And now I'm going to push the smooth button. And as you can see, there's a real smooth fade in there. Okay, I'm going to skip down to the 10 second smooth, and we'll see how that does. So you can see it takes a long time for that to fade in and out. Now here's the 5 second smooth. So it goes a bit quicker there. Good. All right, I'm going to clear that setting and then go back to just the regular brightness mode. Okay, I have the remote, and remember that the outlet is behind this desktop here. So if I go to, let's say, the 1 hertz flash here while on top of the desk, nothing happens. It's not reading the remote because the table is blocking the signal. If I come down here below the table, you see it starts blinking. So clear that, 1 hertz. That's why you might want to mount that receiver a little higher than your desktop. Here, I think it's just going to be easier for Ashley to reach under the table and push the button. So it hides that box out of the way, but it's personal preference. But you do have to have it at line of sight for the remote to work. A big shout out to Thorfire for sending these string lights. I am going to have to buy a second set here to go on the other side of the corner to finish out the look. If you want to check these lights out for yourself, head on over to Amazon, link in the description. And Thorfire has sent a promo code that's also in the description below. So you can get your first set of these string lights for 60% off. Pretty awesome deal. If you've enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you know somebody who could use this video as a reference, please share it to your Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all those good places. I'm Seth Johnson with Land House, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.